Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Curt with SlikRok Productions, and we're going to talk about tires for a minute today. Tires are one of the questions that we get the most of. Everybody wears out their factory tires on their UTVs, and so they're wondering what is the best tire for them to get, the best aftermarket tire to get, and it's kind of a loaded question. A lot of that depends on where you ride, what kind of riding you do. This is a factory tire here that comes off of a Razor. It's a 29-inch tire. It's a Bighorn. They're a pretty good tire. They're a soft rubber compound, but they do puncture easy and they do wear out pretty quick. So there's a lot of options out there in the aftermarket world. Come walk with me and I'll show you a few. This is an MRT tire. This is one of my favorite all-around tires. It has a really good rubber compound. The tread pattern in it isn't really aggressive, so it's good in the snow, but it's good on the road. It rolls true. You don't have to balance these tires. That's one of my favorite on-highway running tires. They're great in the rocks as well, and I really like that. This is Super ATV's Warrior tire. That's one of my favorite rock tires. It's a soft rubber compound, but it's not real great on the street. So if you're gonna do a lot of asphalt riding, that's probably not the choice you wanna go to. But in the mud and in the snow and on the rocks, a really phenomenal tire. So this is a Maxxis tire. This is the Rockzilla. This is one of my favorite rock crawling tires out there. It's a really soft rubber compound tire, and so it really grabs the rocks well. It does very well in the mud, but if you're gonna run that tire on asphalt, it's gonna wear out prematurely because of the soft rubber compound. So when you're picking a tire out, rubber compound is really important. If you spend a lot of time on asphalt, on hard packed trails, a harder rubber compound tire will last you a lot longer. A softer rubber compound tire will get you better traction, but it won't last as long. Another thing that you need to think about when you're buying a tire is whether it's a flat top tire or a round top tire. A flat top tire has the most surface area when it's on the asphalt. It's harder to steer, it's harder on your components, it wears out parts prematurely, where a round top tire is a lot easier, but you don't get the same traction out of it either as well, so it's kind of the trade-off deal with it. But for us, we run a lot of big tires, so I like a round top tire because it is a lot of rolling mass out there. So for an all-around tire, this is probably my favorite tire right here. This is an MRT, it's an X-Rocks tire. They're pretty lightweight, so they're not hard on your components. It's not as much rolling mass, but they have two rubber compounds in this. They have a soft and they have a medium. And the medium grabs the rocks really well. They do very well in the mud, very well in the snow, but they have great highway manners. And because they're a round top tire, it's easy on your steering components. If I had to pick one tire that was probably my go-to right now, that's probably the tire I would choose. So there's a lot of different tire choices out there. There's a lot of companies that are out in the marketplace right now. Rubber compound, tire size, tire weight, everything kind of comes into play. So it's really kind of hard to pick the perfect all-around tire. So a lot of that's based off of your riding style, the kind of machine that you have. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit us up on our Facebook page. It's SlikRok Productions. We try to answer every question within 24 hours, and we'll be right back with At Your Leisure.